Guys, Mac Daddy Dipper here. I'm Big Mac, and I'm gonna be host for today's pre-New Year's video. This will be the last video I make before the uh, year 2015. Yes, guys, I am coming back for 2015, as y'all know in my previous video. Uh, but today's dip, we got Copenhagen Wintergreen, guys. So sit back and pack. But first, I'm gonna take a drink of Dr. Pepper. This video is brought to you by Dr. Pepper with 23 different flavors and yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm in no way affiliated with Dr. Pepper. They're not sponsoring me at all. So yeah, just for copyright reasons, I'm no way affiliated with Dr. Pepper. It's just a damn good drink. So sponsor me, damn it. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, Cope Wintergreen and the camo cans. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, sit back and pack. Mud, oh, excuse me, that pepper is starting to come up. Mud jug of the day. Green snakeskin mud jug. Y'all know I'm a snake enthusiast. Got my reticulated python right over in my cage. His name is Zeus, by the way. He's about 5 foot long and eating medium rats like a champ. Which brings me to my newest segment, Story Time with Big Mac. So yesterday I had my girlfriend over at my house. I took her into my bedroom, but not for what you were thinking. She is scared to death of snakes. Well, for some reason she wanted to see the snake. So I took her to my room, and she walked up to Zeus, and he kind of hissed around a little bit, but didn't really do too much. But what she had in her hand was his dinner was a medium rat, and she named the rat Pookie. Pookie, yeah, P-O-O-K-I-E, Pookie. Oh, stringy spit. Hate that. But, so, I basically had to pry that rat out of her hands because I had to feed the snake. You know, I wasted $4.50 on the damn medium rat, which I think is outrageous for a price. When I can get frozen 1 pound rabbits for $1 a pound. I don't get that. I don't get that. But let's see, where was it going? Oh yeah. So I had to get the rat out, and the second Zeus struck the rat and all that, I saw this look of horror on her face. Like, she was just like sad that the rat was dying. I mean, I hate to see an animal die, but you know, it's part of nature. And it was just kind of funny to see the look on her face. She was like, but yeah. So, Katie, there's your shout out. Ah. But now, another thing about New Year's, since this is my pre-New Year's video, what are your resolutions? I know everybody's gonna make their resolutions either to lose weight, to get them a good girlfriend, get them a nice paying job, save money, get a new car, something like that. Well, here now, I'm gonna tell you my resolutions. My first one: get a better job than what I'm doing right now. I'm working as a construction worker, but just don't want to do it no more. Two, uh, basically just make 2015 the most optimistic, happy year I can think of. You know, try not to get involved in any drama and try to be happy most of it. Because 2014, toward the end of it, man, it just kind of went downhill. Ever since about September, man, it just kind of went downhill. From January to August, man, it was great. You know, 2014 was the time of my life. Especially because I graduated high school this year. Man, it was great. But, you know, about September, man, things started getting downhill. And here recently, you know, they've been picking up a little bit, even though me and my girl kind of got in a little bit of a argument over something my jealous ass ex-girlfriend said. And to my jealous ass ex-girlfriend, go fuck yourself. But anyway, had to bring out a little Outlaw Dipper reference. And which brings me to another subject that I've been wanting to get a touch on. I know this video is going to be kind of a longer video. I'm sorry, guys. I know. No, I kind of lagged there for a minute. I'm on my webcam. I'm not on my iPad. iPhone or my iPad. I try to say it both in one sentence, in one word. There's a whole lot of changes that went on in the dipping community since I've started. I've noticed it. I've been doing this for close to 3 years now. I've been making videos for close to 3 years. I've been in the dipping community for almost 6 years. But I needed to put out a thing like what was wrong with the dipping community nowadays. It's now all a big rivalry, especially between the two things that everybody has been wanting, and that is Mud Jug and Spit Bud. Okay, everybody, I see it all the time, you know. Sorry guys, I got a little bit of a head cold, so, you know, bear with me. I see it a lot nowadays where people are dissing on each other like, oh, you have a Mud Jug, you're not a real dipper. Oh, you're not a real dipper if you ain't got a Mud Jug, or this, that, and other. Guys, it's tobacco. What you spit in does not define whether you're a real dipper or not. I could spit in a Hello Kitty sippy cup and still be a dipper. I'd be kind of a weird looking one, but I'd still be a dipper. If you put tobacco in your lip on a daily basis, you are a dipper. Whether you dip kayak, grape, all the way up to Copenhagen snuff. You are a real dipper. And the reason why I'm getting on this, I saw a video from Tex Dipper, I think it's what his name was. He posted a video similar to what I'm saying right now. I pretty much just verbatim said what he was trying to explain. But you know, of course Darcy is going to down Spit Bud because that's a competition of his business. He's going to always put down his competitors to further his own. I mean, let's face it, if you were to try to start your own business selling whatever, you're going to, of course, say you're the better product. And I'm not, uh, I'm not a fan of spit buds personally, but it's not because it doesn't make me real different. It's just I've always been a fan of mud jugs, and you know, I love their product. You know, it's just what I like. It's not what someone else likes. I do what I want. If I wanted a spit bud, I would go and get a spit bud. You know, if I wanted one, I'd get one. Especially now with the new Mud Jug Roadies, that's pretty much wiped out spit buds really only use. The only reason I would ever use a spit bud is because I could use it in a cup holder. But now that Mud Jug made the new Mud Jug Roadie, you know, I can use that, even though I do not have a Mud Jug Roadie, and plus these fit in my cup holder actually. But as far as that goes, you know, it's just a competition. No one really needs to just say, "Oh, you're not a real dipper if you don't dip, or if you don't spit in a spit bud or a mud jug or something like that." Guys, that's just a saying that's stuck. You don't have to buy a mud jug or a spit bud to be a real dipper. I bought them because I like them. You know, it's really just a bunch. It's instead of being like it used to when I first made videos where it was like, holy crap, guys, that's a nice video. It didn't matter if it was a really shitty video like this one, or if it was a really high edit. There was always positive things being said to people making videos on the dipping community by other dippers. You know, they're like, hey, good video. And if they did have any suggestions, they would give it to you in a nice way. They'd be like, hey man, you think you could do this? You think you could do that? And it'd be constructive criticism. It wouldn't be putting each other down like, oh, your videos suck, you're a pussy, blah, 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 you're dipping this, you're dipping that, you suck. You know, that's what I've seen a lot on a lot of videos nowadays. And it's really, and quite frankly, it's annoying. Like, that's another reason why I stopped making videos for a few months, because I got a lot of bad comments on my videos and stuff like that, man. And it just kind of made me really step back and ask myself, is this really worth me making videos over just so I can listen to a bunch of hate mail? But then I just kind of realized, you know, haters gonna hate. Don't hate, motivate. But, you know, it's just crazy. Like, 3 years ago when I started, I got great comments on my videos. I got a lot more people were active in the dipping community. And nowadays it just seems like a lot of high school drama. It feels like I'm in high school again, you know, with all the drama that goes on in the dipping community, whether it be someone said this about someone, blah blah blah. The first big thing with the dipping community as far as drama, when it all really started, was with the whole Greg Mallard bullshit. And if y'all remember that, then kudos to you. If you don't, then well, just ask someone else. I don't really want to go into that. And then it really just seemed to kind of snowball from that. It, like, more people started talking shit about other people, and it just got to where it was just a big drama central. But you know, it is what it is, guys. Easy way to stay out of the drama is to don't waller in it, because like my dad always says, if you waller in shit, you're always gonna end up stinking like it. You know, it just is. There's no point in wasting my time on the drama. So, hate mail, I ain't gonna listen to it. If you have any good comments, I will definitely look at it. But as far as that goes, man, you just don't need to, y'all just don't need to be listening to all that drama shit. And to the ones that start all that drama, get a life. That's all I gotta say is get a fucking life. Get a job, get an education, get a life. You know, I've seen a lot of people actually drop out of high school just to make dip videos. That I think is really stupid. And now, like I said, nowadays there's a bunch of underage kids putting down other dippers because they dip a certain dip or they do that. I've had people call me a pussy because I dip Copenhagen Wintergreen instead of Copenhagen Long Cut or Copenhagen Snuff. You know, I'll just tell you right now, I can dip anything you throw at me. I've dipped, with the exception of Copenhagen Mint, I've dipped every single dip out there. I've dipped everything from Skull Edge to Skull Key to Skull Mint to Skull. I did one can of Skull Frost, I did Rooster, I've done all that. I've even done Revved Up and all that fun stuff. But y'all got to realize that whatever you dip, it's tobacco. It comes from the same leaf. Some may be a little stronger than others. It doesn't matter. So quit with the dang drama and move on. If they like Skullberry, let them like Skullberry. If they prefer pouches, let them dip pouches. If they prefer snus, let them dip snus or use snus, however you do it. You know, it doesn't matter. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up before I start rambling on like an idiot. Once again, I'm Mac Daddy Dipper. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.